Hey guys, Deviant30 here, and today I'm going over the update 1 for Prison Architect. It just came out a couple days ago. What's the date today? Today is the day that I'm doing this video is the 15th. So I believe 2 days ago it came out on the Friday. And it brought in a couple new things and some updates to the escape mode, which was very needed. Now, before we go anywhere, what the hell's going on with my screen? Well, I checked some experimental thing in the options menu here. Let's go check it out. This here, enabled vertex buffer object. I have no idea what it does, I mean, except makes the screen look like this. It's like taking out the walls, pretty much. Not really sure. Experimental, I guess. So let's just throw that back. Boom. Boom. There we go. Yes, I'll keep that. Alright. Now, in escape mode, they've done some tweaks to it because it was very, I guess, unbalanced is the word. I didn't really like it at all. I played it a couple times and it was pretty disappointing. It was a cool concept, but I just didn't like the fact that you could spend, you know, uh, you know, 20 hours making a prison, and someone escapes within the first 6 hours or 10 hours, first day of getting in. Like, that's not realistic at all. Um, so, basically what people were doing was breaking into, say, the armory, or killing a cop, taking his weapon, and then going on a massacre. Okay, that's not the answer. It could be, I guess. But anyways, they've given ammo to weapons, so that's pretty cool. I think that's going to help a lot, and that'll prevent the, one weapon gain, escape, boom, 50 dead. It's not very realistic. Any damage done to a prisoner or staff is now repaired automatically once the player surrenders or is, knocked out. Bam! All staff killed and replaced with new hires. So, get the dead corpses out. We need to keep the system going. All fires are extinguished. Well, it makes sense. Burnt down walls now get construction jobs created to replace them. I would hope so. Hey, Warden! Hey, Warden! The outer wall is down. Ah! Ah! Who cares? As I mentioned a little earlier, if you get a gun, it does have a limited amount of ammo. Shotgun has 6 shots, a pistol has 6 shots, a taser has only 1 shot, and an assault rifle, you get 30 shots with that baby. Good luck. If you steal an item from a room, there is now a 3-hour timer before that item can be stolen again from that room. This will prevent, people from all getting the same weapon right after another. So that's going to make it a lot more challenging, which I think is pretty cool. These timers will end when the player surrenders or is knocked out. Due to some changes in the reputation area, so a skilled fighter, chances to disarm opponent now reduced to 20% per hit. It's down from 30%. Extremely deadly, chance to kill reduced to 15% per hit, down from 30. That's a pretty good nerf there. That seemed a little overpowered. Ranged weapons are no longer made more powerful by strong/deadly reputation. I don't know. I think there should be a small boost, maybe like at 1 or 2%. Because if you're strong or deadly, you probably know how to use the weapon a little more than your average Joe. Anyways, ranged weapons no longer disarm opponents. when the attacker has the skilled fighter rep. So, again, that could be a dice roll, but whatever. They're trying things out. It's no big deal, anyways. There's an improved game over screen to stack up victims in the same way as the intake reports prisoner preview. They did some gang rebalancing. Blah, blah, blah. The chance of a gang member coming is a little higher now. I guess it's been doubled. The chance of an incoming gang member being a leader is much higher. That was kind of a problem as well. And the probability of receiving a gang leader also increases as the size of the gang increases. So that's pretty cool. That makes sense. They did some new translations for Greek, Romanian, Swedish, Turkish, Spanish, and Portuguese. The way you intake prisoners now has changed, which is, I think, a pretty good change. There's several ways to do it, and you can choose your mode. There's the closed, obviously. None of them come in. You can click fill capacity. Inmates will be brought into your prison when available until your available capacity is full. So if you got 500, you're waiting, hit that, and they'll just keep coming until you fill that. Total prisoners. You set the total number of prisoners desired, and the intake system works to fill that number. So that's pretty cool. If you just want a certain amount, you just keep it at that level, it'll just do that. So when people are released, a couple more will replace them. You can have them come in numbers per day, so you can choose the amount of prisoners you want to bring in each day. It's kind of like how it first started. You were kind of stuck at whatever, 16 or I don't know, I forget now. All in, well, that's if you're hardcore. You'll just get a big swamp of prisoners. Good luck with that. And one of the best additions is everybody loves new content, new items, new materials, new objects, whatever. We have a dormitory. So that means you can have shared cells. So the new furniture for that is bunk beds. A dormitory can house any number of prisoners based on the number of beds installed. They can be as small as 2 by 3, replacing the normal cell, allowing for 2 or more inmates to share a cell together. Or dormitories could be large, with showers, toilets, phones, TVs, recreational objects, stuff like that. Better facilities will obviously result in better room grading, which will have effect on your prisoners' happiness. So that's going to be a pretty cool change, I think. You're going to have one area that used to maybe be able to hold 20, can now hold 40. You're going to have a lot of different variables where prisoners are going to be a lot more close to each other, a lot more condensed. You might not want to do that with a super max, or it'll be interesting. And I've already started building my little section, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it's going to work out. So it's not too bad of an update. I'm pretty impressed. After they released the version 1, it's been a bit over a month or so, and they deserve the break for sure. So let's get down to speculation. Now, someone on the Facebook group I'm in posted a file of what's possibly in the game and what's possibly coming, and that is women prisoners. Now, I'm gonna say they're not gonna mix women and men. That's just asking for bad things. So I think you're going to either do women only or men only. That's my opinion. Unless they just kind of make it so that men and women just will not mix. It's just in the code. You know, I'm not even going to go into why they don't mix them, but you can just imagine why guys don't like going to jail with other guys, okay? Imagine if you're a woman with a bunch of guys. Anyways, so look at that. A family cell. That looks like it's going to be possibly a name for a prisoner, a female prisoner that possibly became pregnant um, while she was being incarcerated, I guess. And it looks like they're going to have like a nursery. And who knows, doctors, nurses, or the mothers will have an area where they can go, take care of their babies, and so on, I guess. Looks like it's going to need like a serving table, a bench, a crib, and a playmat. This is just for a nursery. Serving table. The table, I guess, maybe for changing them. But that sounds kind of cool, I guess. It's going to be a little different. It's for the female players, I guess, who just want to make a prison maybe of all female. I don't know. It should be cool. And I'm looking forward to seeing what's up, as well as new objects. Maybe some guard towers, maybe some new contraband, new objects, new materials. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate the views, the comments, the likes, and share your stories with me, your problems. I'll try to help you out. Join me on our Facebook group, Prison Architect a Game Discussion. Join me on YouTube, add me on Facebook, and check out my other videos. I have some tutorials on Prison Architect, I have how-tos, I have some Let's Plays, and I do play all sorts of other games on the PS4, on Steam. Check it out. Peace out.